My name is Leonardo. My brothers and I made a wrong turn somewhere. Now we're trapped. Our backs to the wall in this trash-strewn alley. Barring the way out are 15 members of the Purple Dragons, the toughest street gang on the east side. The only way they'll let us out of here is if we're dead. I hold my katana in a relaxed, ready position. To my left, Donatello and Michelangelo follow suit with bow staff and nunchakus. With his sai, Raphael guards my right side. I sense his body quivering with tense energy, waiting to be triggered in a savage, slashing release.
You're dead, freaks. Nobody passes on Purple Dragon turf and gets away with it, especially when they're wearing stupid turtle costumes.
He's wrong. We're not wearing costumes.
Hey! Here they come! Blast them!
These guys are young, but they're no rookies. They've been around, toughened by the streets. They've fought and beat everything on two legs in this area. Except us. We hit them airborne. I take out 2 on my way down. Donatello nails a 3rd with his bow. The punks don't waste much time on hand-to-hand. They break into small groups and open up with their artillery. Raphael loves this stuff. His size flashes he leaps. The 3 toughs don't even see that. Too bad.
Who are these guys? Don't know. Some kind of freaks. But even freaks can bleed. Cut them!
Yes, we can bleed. And so can you. Our first major skirmish is over, and we are still standing. Our training has served us well. Master Splinter will be pleased. A police siren wails close by, coming fast. When they arrive, they will find only what's left of the Purple Dragon gang. We don't like to run from those who would be our allies, but they would not understand us. The storm drain beckons. We are never far from a means of escape or concealment, for we are trained in the art of ninjutsu. We strike hard and fade away into the night. The storm drains and sewers are our home. We know every inch of these subterranean passages. For all of our years, we've dwelled in these dark depths, learning, growing, building.
Ah, my sons, you return at last. You have fought.
And won, Master Splinter, against 15 foes.
You have done well. Your ninja skills are near their peak. I have foreseen this night for many years. Now it is time. Time for you to be told of the mission for which I have trained you these past 13 years. To help you understand the purpose of this mission, I must speak of my life and how you came to be. My tale begins some 20 years ago. I was a young rat, a pet bought and cared for by my beloved master, Hamato Yoshi. While my master was training, my cage was kept in his dojo, and it amused him to see me mimic his movements. But it was more than mere mimicry. Slowly, through observation, I learned his art, the mysterious martial art of ninjutsu. I could not have had a better teacher, for it was said that Hamato Yoshi was the greatest shadow warrior of his clan. Yoshi was one of the famous Foot Clan, the most feared warriors and assassins in all Japan. Another member of the Foot Clan, Oroko Nagi, was Yoshi's rival. He and my master competed fiercely in all things, especially for the love of a young woman, Tang Shen. Both tried to win her heart, but from the start she loved only one, my master, Hamato Yoshi. Nagi was insanely jealous. One fateful night, he went to Tang Shen's home and demanded that she love him. Shen refused. In a rage, Nagi began to beat her. At that same moment, Yoshi entered the room and saw Nagi poised to strike. Shen!
Ha! Yoshi dog! If I can't have her, then no one will.
Yoshi's world vanished in a red haze. And when it cleared, Nagi was no more. But Yoshi's shame was great. By killing another member of his clan, he had dishonored himself. His choices were simple, but not easy. To take his own life and hope for honor in the next, or flee with Shen to another country and try to start a new life. He chose the latter, taking along with him a few belongings, including me, and came with Shen to New York City. Here, my master formed a martial arts school and prospered. Meanwhile, in Japan,
Nagi.
Nagi's family, especially his younger brother Saki, were mourning his death. The 7-year-old Saki vowed vengeance on Yoshi. The Foot took hold of Saki's anger and used it to bend him to their own purposes. Saki began intensive training in the ninja's art and soon surpassed his teachers. As he grew older, his hatred of Yoshi grew deep and bitter.
Oroku Saki, you have proven yourself. Though you are only 18, you are a most cunning assassin and an able leader. Therefore, we have chosen you to go to the US and head the New York branch of the Foot.
At last, a chance to avenge my brother's deaths.
Saki moved quickly. Within a year, he had built the New York Foot into a force to be reckoned with. Under Saki's leadership, the Foot was soon dominant in many criminal activities. Among them, drug smuggling and arms running, and their specialty, assassination. Saki, now called the Shredder, was very successful, but not satisfied. In his dark heart burned a fierce hatred for Yoshi and Shen. On a night nearly 15 years ago, Saki finally made his move.
The time is right. I have tracked them down. For the murder of my brother, there will be no escape.
My master Yoshi came home that evening, never expecting that his most dangerous enemy lay in wait. Entering the apartment, Yoshi's gaze fell on the still, silent form of his beloved Shen. Then he saw her killer. Who are you?
Men call me the Shredder, but you know me by another name, Oroku Saki.
In the struggle, my cage was smashed. I was free, but my master was dead. In my grief, I wandered the streets, living off scraps of garbage. Then one day, while I was searching a trash can for my next meal, I witnessed an accident. An old blind man crossing the street was almost run down by a large truck. At the last moment, a young man leaped at the blind man and knocked him out of the truck's way. As the truck screeched to a jarring stop, a metal canister bounced out of the back of the truck and struck the young man near his eyes. Unnoticed by the crowd, the strange canister bounced several more times, striking and smashing a glass jar, which held 4 small turtles, you 4 as infants. You fell into the manhole, followed by the canister. Fortunately, a pile of dead leaves and paper broke your fall, but the canister smashed open, releasing a glowing ooze which covered your bodies as you crawled around in it. I followed you down into the storm drain, and, not knowing exactly why, gathered you up in a coffee can. I took you to my burrow and washed off as much of the crew as I could. The next morning, I awoke to find the can tipped over, and the 4 of you doubled in size. Somehow, that strange ooze has affected your growth. As I learned later, it had changed me also, making me more intelligent and larger. But I didn't grow as fast as you did. Within a year, you had reached your current size. You followed me everywhere I went, except above ground. I could not risk you being discovered. I was amazed at how intelligent you seemed, but even so, I was not prepared for what happened one day. One of you actually said a word. My name. More words followed, and soon you all were speaking. Around this time, you started to stand upright and copy my movements. I began training you then, teaching you all that I had learned from watching Master Yoshi. I taught you the use of weapons and empty hands fighting, the art of stealth, the ethics of the warrior code, and all that I knew of this world. Using a battered copy of a book on Renaissance art that I had found in the storm drain, I had chosen names for each of you. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Now, my sons, I am old, and there is a task I would have you perform before I leave this world. I must ask you to do that which no being should ask of another. I ask you to avenge the cruel death of my master, Hamato Yoshi, and his beloved wife, Tang Shen. I ask you to seek out, challenge, and kill the murderer, Uroku Saki, the Shredder.
Ah, the night air. I love it. I despise the dank, dark underground. My brothers don't seem to mind it, but this is where I belong. Such a feeling of freedom, so much room to move about. I am Raphael, Ninja Turtle, and Master Splinter chose me for this task, to deliver a message of challenge to the Shredder. Splinter told me to infiltrate the Shredder's headquarters and deliver a calling card. My pleasure. 2 guards on the right, 1 on the left. They've all got to go. They'll be my calling card.
Intruder! Stop him!
They're armed, of course. That's okay. I am too. Hi! The 3rd guard sees the action, but doesn't sound the alarm. He probably thinks he can take me out by himself.
You? Who are you? Ninja?
Turtle. We connect in mid-air. When we land, I'm standing. He isn't. Now to my task. The message is wrapped around one of my sais. I can see Oroku Saki inside, talking to some flunkies. It's an easy shot.
So you see, Mr. McAdam, it is to your advantage to have my organization's protection.
Good lord! What is that?
Oroku Saki, also known as the Shredder. You have shamed and dishonored the name of your family by murdering Hamato Yoshi. I give you the chance to regain your honor. Meet my 4 students for a duel to the death tomorrow night at the following address.
Mr. Oroku, is this the protection you would have us purchase? If you cannot keep your own complex secure, then we cannot believe that your protection is worth anything.
Outrageous.
Goodbye, sir.
Who can this challenge come from? What fool would pit his minions against the might of the Shredder? In the end, it doesn't matter. His effrontery will come to grief soon enough. There will be a duel, and there will be death. Theirs.
This is it, my brothers. Use your climbing claws and go silently.
Shredder! We are here! Shredder! Face us!
Who are these freakish fools?
I still do not quite understand why after so long this comes back to haunt me. I killed Yoshi 15 years ago. No matter, my men are in place, and the time is near. I shall finish this business, once and for all.
Shredder! Do you fear us?
I am here. Come face your doom. Foot, join me.
These guys are good.
A bit too good, but we
Are
Better! All your ninjas have fallen, Shredder.
Yes, so I see. They were good men, my best. I see, too, that they have left their mark. But that was just students fighting students. Now you must face a teacher, a master. Come, one at a time or all at once, I don't care, for only I will leave here alive.
Me first. Yeah!
Ha! You left yourself wide open. You are much too slow. Amateurs. Come, Kappa, your brothers have fallen. You are next.
Yeah!
For fools.
He's too skilled for us to fight one-on-one, brothers. Remember Master Splinter's teachings. Use group tactics and hit from a distance.
Dodge these, Master.
Curse you.
this is the end for you, Shredder.
You are overly confident, fool.
Perhaps he is Shredder. But perhaps not. Now you are beaten.
So, finish it, fools. I am helpless. Slay me now.
We turtles are not dogs without honor. Unlike you, Oroku Saki, I will grant you one chance to redeem your honor. Take this blade and commit seppuku.
Never. If I must kill myself, I will take all of you turtles with me. This thermite grenade will wipe this rooftop clean of all life, including you.
No!
It's over, my brothers. Our mission is accomplished. Our master's master is avenged.
I'm tired, Leo.
Yes. So are we all, Michelangelo.
Let's go home.
Ugh. I ache all over.
A hot bath would be nice.
Leonardo, look. That piece of armor.
It seems the Shredder has been shredded. We are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We strike hard and fade away into the night.